let's get to what I wanted to promote here. You got your stand-up special Triggered coming out. So first of all, it's out. All right, and
Friday.
When is it? When is it airing? I'm saying, where did you shoot it?
I shot it.
This is where I'm bad as an interviewer.
I'm bad too.
Because I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed to ask you. Where did you shoot it?
San Francisco, the Fillmore. I wanted to do it. Yeah, I wanted to do it at a comedy club. And there was like a debate between Netflix and me. Netflix wanted to do it at a huge place. I wanted to do it at a tiny place. Because I did my last one at the Comedy Works in Denver, which is only like a couple hundred people. And I like that. I think there's something about when you're sitting in a living room and you're sitting on the couch, you're watching a comedy special, it lends itself better to being in a club when you're filming it. It feels more intimate. You know, you see like you're on top of the crowd. It's more like what it would be, like the environment that it would be. So we made a compromise. We did the Fillmore Theater, which is a fucking really cool theater. And it's only 450 seats. It's pretty small. It's got a high ceiling, and it's kind of a big stage and everything like that, but it's a fairly small place. But
that's cool.
But next one I'm going to do in a small place, I think. I think I might do it at the store next time.
You know what's funny is when I went to go do mine at the Tabernacle, you had already been there and did one. So I was like, how am I going to make this different? And I did the Fillmore in 2009. Let It Go I did there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So
great place.
So I think we're
nice. We're going back.
Yeah, we're going back and forth.
Where are you doing your new one?
Yeah. I did it last Friday.
Oh, you did it?
Yep, I did it at the Ryman in Nashville.
Dude, I was just there. I fucking love that place.
That place is crazy.
Where they used to do the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, Cedric the Entertainer just did one there. So I watched like the opening to his just to see, because I was just like, because then you got to kind of disguise it so it doesn't look like, oh my God, he's at the exact same fucking place. You know, Cedric's, that guy's huge. So I had to make sure it's like, all right, well, we got to try to, he came in with like a whole marching band and all that, which is the exact opposite to my style. So I was like, okay, cool.
Cat Williams brought a lion. He brought a lion on stage.
That's awesome. I love that guy. That guy's fucking hilarious, man. Too. He's fucking hilarious.
He's one of the funniest guys alive. And and
just having the balls to go on stage with a fucking lion is hilarious. How do you come? I wish I was in that fucking pitch meeting. Like, all right, here's the deal. What's the concept? I'm coming on stage with a lion
in a cage,
like a stuffed one. No, a real one.
He got so sweaty during his special, he had to stop and change clothes.
Is that right?
Yeah, he literally stopped. He's like, I'll be right back. And went backstage, changed his fucking clothes. He was drenched. I mean, just completely soaked with sweat.
Is if when they put that HD makeup on, and then there's all those lights on you, and then you're going hard, because it's your special, and you really want to make sure you're going to get a good one. And then if the fucking AC's a little messed up, if the crowd's all fucking packed in the wrong venue, you can get yourself into a situation.
I don't wear makeup on those things. I wouldn't wear it for Comedy Central. I don't wear it for the UFC. I don't wear it for anything. I just I don't. This is what I look like. I think it came first of all from Fear Factor. When I first started doing Fear Factor, they would put like a little anti-shine on me, a little of this and a little that. And after a while, I'm like, look, these fucking people are covered in blood. I mean, they've got dirt all over their face, and I'm sitting there with makeup on. You have to touch me up in between scenes. You know how ridiculous that is?
Yes.
And then we would go from that to the UFC, where people would literally, their faces are getting busted open. They've got giant fucking
What's funny is I never noticed, like, when I watch you on the UFC, I never noticed, like, oh, wow, like, he went on TV without makeup. That's so brave. That's such a courageous thing. You look like you.
Well, that's what I look like. I'm just like, I'm not, Mike Goldberg gets it. They spray it on. They got a fucking airbrush. I'm not kidding. They have an airbrush. They do it to everybody. All the ring girls and everything, they airbrush them. That's what they do.
I didn't go that far. But dude, my giant forehead, I got to get some.
Giant forehead.
Nah, dude, I got you beat, dude.
Do you?
You're not in the same weight class.
Guys.
You're not in the same weight class.
I sweat like crazy on stage. I sweat like crazy. I mean, my last special, I looked at it when I was doing the editing. I'm like, Jesus, I'm a sweaty fuck. Like, it just looks ridiculous. It looks like I'm on drugs.
Yeah, but you're up there working. I mean, you're not like just standing there. So this one, I didn't have any. This last one, I made sure the AC was cranked. Like with each special, I learned something.
Yeah.
So I was like, make sure the AC's cranked. Don't fucking cake the makeup on or whatever. So it's just a little bit of that. That's all of those stupid little fucking things. Don't stick my parents in the front row, please. Stick them just beyond
your view.
Beyond the pale.
Yeah, and I don't show any audience anymore. I decided no more audience shots.
I never did.
Yeah, that's the way to go. No audience shots and everything kind of mostly from the waist up, unless you need to see my legs for like a particular thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
I want it to be like
don't
I'm
give
watching
away
the
all
club.
your secrets because now I feel like because there's so many specials coming out, so many fucking specials coming out that that then it becomes like you have to have like whatever your look is. You know what I mean? I mean, the thing about it is you have such a great act that's going to stand out anyways. But if you can add like your own sort of style of the way you shoot them, that becomes part of your thing. That's another way to try to get it out. Because, you get on Netflix with the specials, dude. You just, you're fucking scrolling.
I guess so. I just wanted it to be like you're watching it. Like no cutaways. I don't want cutting to the left, cutting to the right, cutting for no reason. Like there was a director that I worked with once. It was like, we'd have to cut to the audience. That's how we're going to do our edits. I go, let's just try to do it with no edits. He says, we can't. I go, of course we can. If I do a good show, we could do it with no edits. He's like, no, look, trust me, we're going to do this. I'm like, no, this is my fucking special. Like, I don't even know you.
Yep.
Like, you're coming in here and you wanted to do all this stupid shit and film the crowd and, the people want to know the people are laughing. I'm like, they're going to hear them laughing. Like, in my opinion, it takes you out of it.
We got to wrap this up, dude. I'm going to sit in like 9 million hours of traffic. Joe, you're the fucking best. You've been one of the top comics for what, 25, I don't know how many fucking years, since I was in Boston when I saw you at the Kowloon and you did your Tiger's fucking bit, which sounds like, it's just Tiger's fucking. Dude, just the noise you made of the Tiger was fucking unbelievable. I still remember your bit making fun of the chicks out there with the hair like a giant root. Oh my God. You're a fucking monster. So I'm so happy for you that you got another special that's out on Netflix. It's called Triggered. Please watch it. If you love it, please rate it. So, it'll stay on the front, whatever that fucking scrolly thing is. And that's it, man. Now you're going to hook me up with some elk meat.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Thanks, Bill. I really appreciate you having me on,
No worries.
man. And
no
I
worries.
feel the same way about you, man. You're one of my all-time favorites.
We're going to have a big hug after this. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.